Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Parker. Some of you know me from my videos where I talk a little bit and then I play some guitar. Some of you think I talk too much. Some of you think I talk just the right amount. In any event, today I am here to unbox my new Fesley Electric Guitar. This guitar was sent to me by the company to unbox it and do a little review. It is one of those low-cost guitars. This one goes for about $139 on Amazon. I wanted one in the sunset color. Of course, before I unbox it, I just got to show you something. So I guess the people in this company are not native English speakers because this apparently is an electric guitar, and this is the latested design. Let's hope the guitar is a little better than the grammar. So let's get to it. All right, so it looks like it comes with a gig bag. Okay, so let's toss this box aside. All right, let's take a look. Of course, after I take it out, I'm going to tune it up, and that should give me some idea as to how the, tuners are, and I'll just give it a little inspection, look it over, and see how the setup out of the box looks. And then I'm going to play it and see how it sounds. Gig bag's got this little extra zipper. And here's the guitar. Yep, sunset look. A few little gadgets, like looks like maybe a truss rod and an Allen wrench for various things you might do. Fesley, kind of like Wesley with an F. Now I realize one of those things was the tremolo bar. I want to cut all of this stuff off. And these little stickers they always put over the pickups. So right off the bat, I'm noticing that unlike most electric guitars, the pickups don't have little, kind of casings around them, so you can't see inside. It's interesting. You can literally see inside the guitar. Interesting choice. I wouldn't say that's bad. Oh, knobs don't. Let's see. What's up with these knobs? Ah, okay. So the knobs, here's a little problem. The knobs just keep on going. They're not fitted very well, which is a bit of a bummer. You have to be very light with how you twist them. It's not too bad. You just have to be very light. You can't twist them too hard or they'll go right past where you're headed. Let's see the switch. As you can see, it's single coil humbucker. So it's like a Fender HSS model, essentially. I'll play around with each setting and see how they sound. Okay, it is unboxed and ready to tune up. Let's see. Okay, so there's plastic on all of these. Let's get all this plastic off. Just all that stuff they put on there to protect it in transit. Keep it from getting all scratched up. And let's put the tremolo bar on. I am not a tremolo style player. However, I have been wanting to do some Van Halen, so it might be nice to have this. If this guitar sounds good, I might use it for videos where I want to play a Van Halen song and get the whammy going. It's not a real heavy tremolo, which could be a good thing. A little bit of stuff kind of caked on here, but it doesn't look like it's bad. You know what? Right off the bat, I can tell you it looks like it's set up pretty well, but we'll see how it sounds when I tune it if it's buzzy. But the action, I can tell, is not super high. And one thing that I like right off the bat is that the frets do not scratch your fingers as you run them along the side. You can feel them slightly, but they don't like really gouge you. Like some of these cheap guitars, you do this and it's like you're going to cut your finger while you're doing it. So anyway, let's tune it up. Actually, I'm going to plug it in and then I'm going to tune it up. For the record, it is plugged into my Line 6 Pod Go and then ran directly into Logic. And with the Logic, I'll add a little bit of reverb on. One of the issues I generally look for in low-cost guitars are cheap electronics, cheap tuners, stuff like that. I am noticing some variation in how difficult it is to twist these tuners. Some of them twist really easy, some of them give a little resistance. It's not bad. I've felt worse, so I wouldn't give that major marks off, but it's not like a 10 either. It's maybe, you know, these tuners are maybe a 6 out of 10 if I'm ranking them, maybe 7. The body and the back is made out of poplar, and the neck and fretboard are made out of maple. Apparently the neck is made out of hardwood maple and the other fretboard is made out of maple wood. Not sure what that means. So you can access the truss rod from up here if you want to make any adjustments yourself. And yeah. The action is not bad for right out the box. Let's see if the intonation is right. It's impressive. The intonation sounds pretty good to me. Let's try some different pickup settings. Very stratty. It is a little bit buzzy, but not too bad. It might also be because of my sort of heavy-handed picking. Came from years of playing gypsy jazz where you do a downstroke method that really goes for a percussive sound. Of course, these are new strings and a new guitar, so it's going to go out of tune a lot. That's not a knock against it. So the tremolo bar isn't super flexible. Like I don't know if you're going to get like serious dive bombs with it. Maybe if you really... I'm pushing down on it pretty hard and I couldn't get it to fully... And now it's way out of tune. Of course, no review is going to be complete until I see if this guitar can chug. Okay, what's the verdict? Well, I actually think it's a pretty decent guitar. I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting this to be as good. You know, for the price point and value, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. You know, it sounds really good. Some of these pickup positions sound just like my Fender HSS sounds in the same position. It gets a nice chunk. It can get you that Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, Fender Strat sound. A few things I will mention though, after playing it for a bit, I think it could be set up a little better. So I would probably bring it into a tech and might have to spend $60-70 to get it the perfect setup. Another issue, as I mentioned before, is the tuning knobs where they kind of go past where they're supposed to stop. You have to really be gentle with them or they'll just go right past. That's just kind of cheap electronics, you know. And then visually, I mean, it's a decent looking guitar. That's where it really falls short, however, of the big boys. You know, it doesn't look nearly as nice as a nice like Curly Maple Les Paul or a Telecaster or Strat, you know, where they just have those, you know, gorgeous bodies. This one, it's okay. It definitely looks like that's where they were trying to save a little money. But by and large, I would definitely recommend this guitar to beginners or anybody on a budget.